If you're thinking about making a move here to Herriman, Utah, in today's video, I'm telling you everything you need to know about Herriman, Utah, and why this is one of the fastest growing places here in Salt Lake County. And make sure you stay around till the end, because I'm showing you one of my most favorite things here about Herriman, Utah, and it's something that you have to check out even if you don't live here in Herriman, Utah. Let's get into it. I'm out here right now in the Butterfield Canyon, and this is on the far southwest of Salt Lake County. And I guess if you didn't know, Herriman, Utah is located here on the southwest part of the valley here. In Salt Lake City, and the Butterfield Canyon is one of my favorite places here of Herriman, Utah. It's somewhere you can come here, and be able to enjoy the outdoors. A lot of people come here to take photos during the fall, just because the colors are beautiful. And this is somewhere that during the summer you can come up here, take a hike. There's trails out here, and it's one of the, probably here on the west side of Salt Lake City, it's one of the few areas where you have access to those things, where you have access to the hiking trails up on the mountains. If you want to go hiking, you usually have to go over to the east side, but being here on the southwest side of the valley, you have access to the mountains. There's a lot of places that you can go outdoor. I know that a lot of people here in Herriman, Utah take advantage of these canyons and trails, and take out their four-wheelers, dirt bikes, side-by-sides. So that's something that a lot of people take advantage of. Even right now, it's winter, middle of February, and people are here taking pictures. They're taking advantage of the photography, just because you can get some beautiful scenes here in this area. And people really enjoy that, right? People come here from outside of, Herriman, Utah to take advantage of that. And like I said, it's a beautiful outdoors. There's a lot of nature. There's a lot of places that you can, go out and enjoy with your family. So that's one of my favorite things here about Herriman, Utah. And one of the reasons that people are moving here is because they want to have access to those outdoors, which is one of the main reasons that people are moving here to the state of Utah, right? They want to have access to nature. They want to get away from the city and be able to enjoy those things. So Herriman, Utah, you're about 25 to 30 minutes from downtown Salt Lake City, depending on where you're at here in Herriman, Utah. But you're also really close to the Bacchus Highway, or the Mountain View corridor, which takes you all the way down to the 201 freeway, and then shoots you all the way down to downtown Salt Lake City. You also have access to the Bangerter Highway, which it'll shoot you down to the I-15 freeway. So technically, you have two different ways to be able to get down to downtown Salt Lake City, and be able to get easy access down to that area. But like I said, even though it is far away from downtown Salt Lake City, you can get down there fairly quickly. Yeah, let me go ahead and show you the next thing here that I like about here of the Herriman, Utah. And one of the things that I think you'll personally love as well. And like I said, I'm going to show you the Mountain View Village here at the end, which is one of my most favorite things here about Herriman, Utah. So let's get into the next thing. Now, one of the main reasons that so many people are moving here to Herriman, Utah is because of all the new communities here. Like, for example, look at these homes right behind me. These homes are absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of new construction happening here in this area. So a lot of people are taking advantage of this, right? So the homes here in Herriman, Utah, are beautiful, and your money does go a lot further here than it does, in downtown Salt Lake City, or even the West Jordan, South Jordan area. For example, like I said, these homes right behind me are going for about the mid 600,000s up to 700,000, and there's still a lot of lots that are available. So like I said, there's a lot of new builds here in the area, a lot of beautiful homes, and there's also homes, in several different price ranges. You're able to find townhomes here in the 400,000 to 500,000 price range. You're able to find condos in the mid 300s to low 300s. So that's one of the things that there's a lot of here in Herriman, Utah. There's a lot of new construction when it comes to the condo and townhome side of things. And like I said, just because it is a lot more affordable here in this area, people are taking advantage of that. The median home price here in this area is about 500 to 600,000. Whereas down in West Jordan, the same home is going to be probably in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range. But as you can see, like right behind me, these homes are beautiful. There's a lot of different options here in this area. Depending on what your personal situation is and what you're looking for. And right now, these builders have some crazy incentives when it comes to their new construction homes that you can still take advantage of. With the interest rates dropping and being able to take advantage of that in combination with the incentives that they're currently offering. So if you're thinking about making a move here to Herriman, Utah, make sure you give me a call. You can call me, text me, or email me. You can also book a call with me directly down below. So if you're either moving here in the next 3 months, 6 months, or even a year from now, reach out to me so we can discuss your personal scenarios and what's going to be best, and kind of answer any questions that you may have. So like I said, feel free to reach out to me or drop any questions you have about the Herriman, Utah down in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. Now I'm out here at the Black Ridge Reservoir, and I know it doesn't look like much right now because we're in the middle of winter. Like I said, we're in the middle of February, so it doesn't look like much right now. But during the summer, this is something that you as a resident of Herriman, or even if you want to come out here, with your family, this is something you can enjoy, right? This is a little man-made reservoir made by the city, and you can see there's neighborhoods all around here, homes, and it's just something really cool that people are able to take advantage of here when you live in Herriman. So during the summer, you get a lot of people that come here. You can let the kids play in the water. You can also hold birthday parties or just activities. They have an area that you can rent out here. They also have a playground. So it's just somewhere that during the summer you can come out here, be able to enjoy with your family if you live in this area. And this little reservoir or park is really secluded here on one of the neighborhoods. So it's not a whole lot of people who know about it, just because it's also, like I said, very far southwest, basically at the end of Herriman. The mountains are literally right behind the homes, so it doesn't you don't get people coming from all the way downtown to come all the way here. But if you live in this area, live in the neighborhoods, it's something that's really cool that you can take advantage without having to go up into the mountains and having to drive an hour away to be able to take advantage of something like this. But I personally think it's really cool that the city has done this for its residents, and it's something that a lot of families do enjoy. And during the summer, like I said, it's really beautiful out here. You get some incredible views, especially if you live in these houses. These houses, like I said, you get some incredible views over of the east side, the mountains, and during like the holidays or like 4th of July, you can see fireworks all across the valley if you live up here in this area. So it's just really beautiful, and so really quiet area, not a whole lot going on. You're very far away from the city, so it's just a really nice area that I personally like, and I really think that families really enjoy. And people that do live here, have a lot of great things to say about this area, and really just love, the community feeling of being to live in an area like this. And like I said, you also get a lot of the nature here in this area as well. Just off to the side here of this reservoir, you have like a little bit of a hiking area. It's nothing too crazy, but if you want to take the dogs out for a walk, you can bring them here. If you want to take the kids out to ride their bicycle or their scooters or whatever it may be, that's something that you can come here and take advantage of. But like I said, I think it's a really cool place to be able to enjoy here during the summer. Even during the winter, you can still come out here and take a walk. Obviously, you're not going to get into the water, in the middle of winter, but something you can still take advantage of if you want to come, take a walk during one of the warmer winter days. It's just really cool. Now, one of the other things that I really like here about the city of Herriman is that the city of Herriman does a lot of different activities for their residents. Granted, the city has grown really fast. Like I said, here in the last 10, 15, 20 years, there has been a lot of growth here in Herriman, Utah. A lot of people have moved here just because like I said, they're taking advantage of the housing costs here in this area. There's a lot of opportunity, so there's been a lot of growth. But one of the cool things that the city of Herriman really does is they do a lot of things for the residents. During the summer, for example, they have a weekly food truck roundup at their city hall. So that's something that a lot of people go, and take advantage of. It was really beneficial when there wasn't a whole lot of restaurants here up in this area. But now that there's a lot of restaurants in the Mountain View Village, it's not like you have to go really far to be able to eat out at a restaurant. You have it here really close. But having the food truck during the summer, the food truck roundup during the summer at the City Hall once a week, it really is something that you can kind of get something a little bit different, and it's just like a family activity that you can do on Monday nights. Be able to enjoy a little bit of different food, support a local business, and have a little bit of fun. And like I said, they just have a lot of stuff going on like that during like the summer, fall, Halloween. So a lot of different things here in the city of Herriman. But like I said, the food trucks is one of my personal favorite things, just because you get to try a little bit of a different type of food every week, and they do change up the food trucks every week, so you have something different. So it's not like you're going to have the same food truck come out every week. They rotate those, so you just got to keep an eye out if you want something specific. You can kind of keep an eye out what their schedule looks like and what to expect. But like I said, that's also one of my personal favorite things here, is that you get to take advantage of the food trucks without having to go find them where they're at, because sometimes they're in downtown Salt Lake City, sometimes they're in a completely different county, but you get to have them come to your city here and be able to take advantage of that. There's also a lot of different schools here in Herriman, Utah, but one of the things that really is, I guess, unique and something you're not going to find anywhere else here, is that the Real Salt Lake Academy has its home here in Herriman, Utah. So if you're a sports junkie, your kids are into soccer, this is the Real Salt Lake Academy. This is also where the Real Salt Lake, so the Salt Lake soccer team, this is where they practice, the Real Monarch. This is also where their practice facility is at, and this is also where, like I said, the Real Salt Lake Academy school is. So if your kids are into sports, this is somewhere that they're going to be able to have access to. It really is part of the community. It's just a really, really cool environment for kids that want to get into sports or into sports and be able to have access to these type of things. This is very, like I said, very unique here to Herriman, Utah. There's nothing like it anywhere in the other cities here in Salt Lake County. But it's just a really cool place you can check out. You can watch some games as well here. So this is something that is really literally nestled here, around the neighborhoods. And there's, like I said, townhomes here really close. There's single family homes, there's condos, there's even apartments here in the area if you're looking for somewhere to rent. But like I said, this is something that's really cool as well, that's part of the community, that you have access to. So it's something that if there's like a practice going on or a game, you can come here, check it out. It's really close to the neighborhoods. So if you just want like an activity to do with your family, it's something that you could attend here as well. But something that you're not going to be able to have access to in other cities. It's just really unique here to Herriman, Utah. Now we're here at one of my most favorite places, or I guess favorite things here about Herriman, Utah, and that's the Mountain View Village. So this is a new shopping center that has opened up in the last couple years, but it literally has everything you're going to need. Like, I'm not even joking, it literally has everything you're going to need. You have movie theaters here, you have shopping for clothing, you have tons of different restaurants. So there's actually a lot of new restaurants here in this shopping center that you're not going to find anywhere else. There's a Houston's Hot Chicken just opened up recently. One of me and my daughter's favorite places is also Dirty Bird. They have a location here. There's a couple different actually chicken places here in this shopping center. Me and my wife just had actually last night dessert at I think it's a Korean dessert place called Devil and Angel Desserts, I believe. They serve boba, mochi donuts. They do like Korean corn dogs. But there's also a Shake Shack here. There's a Via 313, which is one of my personal favorite pizza places here in Salt Lake City. There's also a Nike store, which is one of my personal favorite stores as well. I love Nike. There's a new restaurant called Las Botellas, which is supposed to be a higher end Mexican restaurant. You're supposed to get that, you know, that higher end vibe, like Las Vegas, and it has some really good reviews that people are loving. There's even a Hot Topic here, you know, for your teenager. There's Bath and Body Works, Cotton On. So there's a lot of the stores actually here that you're going to be able to find at the local malls. That they have locations here at the Mountain View Village. But like I said, my favorite thing about this area is the restaurants, just because they have everything you're going to want here. You can get, you know, if you're somebody who likes healthy food, you're going to be able to find healthy food. If you want something more, you know, like a treat, you're going to be able to find that here. There's a brewery place as well. Like a pub type food, like literally I said, literally everything you're going to want here in this area, from your Chick-fil-A to your local businesses. There's even a Panera Bread, which I don't think there's a Panera Bread anywhere else here in the state of Utah other than this one here in Herriman and one at the Salt Lake City International Airport. But Panera Bread is actually new here to the state of Utah, so you know, that's where you're gonna have to go to be able to find that. Here is the Mountain View Village. But like I said, tons of different shopping here in this area, and it's going to continue to grow. This has only been around for a couple years, and there's a lot of new businesses that are opening up here. So you're going to be able to find, like I said, anything you're going to want without having to go to downtown Salt Lake City or even some of the other nearby cities to find that. There's also a nearby Costco here in Herriman, if that's something that you frequent. But like I said, this is my absolute favorite thing about Herriman, Utah, just because you can find so many different things. I currently live in West Jordan. But you know, we actually come here often just because of the different stores that we don't have over that area. But you definitely want to come and check this out if you're in Herriman, Utah, or even in one of the neighboring cities. This is a place that you must see. But I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions about what it's like to live here in Herriman, Utah, make sure you drop them in the comments. Also, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, or email me. All my information is in the description. But don't forget to check out some of these other videos where I talk about everything you need to know about living here in Salt Lake City, what it's like to live here, work here, live here, and just everything about the Salt Lake City area. I'll see you on the next one.